Hello, today we're going to go over how to get the Luminescent Trait, which gives you an extra 30% chance to get a bonus Luminite crystal. I mean, I don't need it, but yeah, I don't need it. But if you're newer to the game, it helps out. It helps out. I pretty much did everything back in vanilla before Swamps and Subject came out. Everything maxed out. So, well, I'll tell you right now, Luminite crystals drop way more than they used to anyways. And then now the trait. Anyways, so this is done over in adventure mode in Swamps of Courses. Or just Courses. You probably have to deliver the heart in campaign to the queen, because I believe that's how you get her to spawn in a different location in Courses adventure mode. I don't know, because I've done everything inside and out 1,000 times back in vanilla, so if that's something that's a new requirement for adventure mode, I already did it. What you're looking for in adventure mode is the location in campaign where she's up on the stairs, the dock, the little platform, and she sits up there and you can go talk to her and you can give her items. That's where you get your Slayer armor. In adventure mode, I'm assuming that once you give her the heart in campaign, she spawns in the Iskol throne room where you actually fight her, right? In adventure mode. And so she's no longer on that bench up on top of that platform. There's a bunch of beetles walking around. So, once you get there, you want to shoot a bunch of the beetles to spawn the blue beetle. I don't know if it has a name, but it gives you the opalescence shell, the blue shell. You'll see me doing it here in just a second. Side note, I was there for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes just shooting beetles. When you shoot one spawns somewhere. There's small ones and big ones. I don't know if there's a science behind it, but eventually I got really tired of just shooting beetles for 10 minutes. So I thought maybe it had to be all big ones. So I walked around and found all the small ones and killed the small ones. And I believe I had 6 big guys walking around. And you'll see it here in just a second. Then I killed all 6, and while I was killing the 6, more big ones popped up, and I think it was like 10 kills in rapid succession of big ones. Then it spawned the abandoned beetle thingy with the blue beetle. Kill the blue beetle, you get the shell like this.
Damn, all out!
Alright, so we have 6 big ones.
Data.
7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Boom. Alright, now that you got the blue shell, it's not over yet. You are going to look for a dungeon called Strange Pass. Now, if you're new to the game, you're not guaranteed dungeons. There's way more dungeons per world than each world playthrough supports. So you're going to have to keep re-rolling until you get it. But Strange Pass is the one you're looking for. And once you're in there, you want to find the green, bubbly, grotesque, radioactive-looking enemy, and you want him to grab you and infect you with the parasite debuff, which basically cuts your life in half and you regen health slowly. Once you get that debuff, remember, do not go to a checkpoint and sit down and refill. It'll cleanse your debuff. So once you have the debuff, you're stuck. Work your way through the dungeon, find the brain bug, aka mor'gosh's lair. When you're infected, you can talk to him, and he'll ask for the shell. You give him the shell, you get the trait as seen in this clip. This should be Strange Pass. Or something similar. Double check. Strange Pass. We need to get infected. Boom. Come on. Alright, now we make our way to the end. Do not hit a checkpoint, you must cleanse the parasite effect off of it. For those of you that don't know what parasite is, I now have half health, but it also regenerates over time slowly. Alright, again, we're not going to use the checkpoint because it'll clear my parasite status. No, don't do that. We've got the opalescent shell from that beetle event. Mor'gosh's lair. Mor'gosh.
This one.
You could fight him, you could leave, or talk to him.
Colony kin affirmed. Colony. This one.
Look, we can give him the shell.
Component.
Boom, luminescent trait. Yeah. Yeah. So also, when you have the parasite, you can talk to him, and he sells the carapace armor. It requires a hardened carapace shell, which is from the black beetles that you find that go into those walls. I unfortunately always get red beetles. That's where you can get this stuff. Alright, there you go. That's how you get the luminescence trait. Boom. Again, at level 20, it maxes out at 30% extra chance. Bonus tip. Inside of Strange Pass, I believe it's 100% guaranteed, there's a beetle spawn room that gives you a chance to see a red or a black beetle. Red beetles have a chance to give you one of 3 items. So as you keep killing them, you'll get a chance to keep getting items. If it's a black beetle, they give you a hardened carapace shell. I think that's what it's called. Take that shell also to the big brain bug while you're infected, and you can trade that in for the carapace armor set, which I'm still trying to get. All I have is the headpiece so far. I keep getting red beetles. And in this clip, you'll see that if you go in there, into the little beetle room inside of Strange Pass, and if you don't see a beetle, or the beetle eludes you and goes into the hole, you can use rattleweed to pull it back out. Pro tip. Still not good enough for me to get black beetles. I just keep getting red beetles. Anyways. FYI, I stream daily over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the late night hours of 8 p.m. till about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's West Coast United States. We're going to be doing a lot of survival next since I'm wrapping up about everything in the game so far. Just a handful of items left. A couple of random drops on Earth for rings and amulets. And I think I have to get an item from the subject DLC campaign still with a wristwatch, I believe. So since we're going to be doing a lot of survival, I really don't care if we're doing co-op or not. I typically have always done solo. I prefer solo. But running through survival, I'm not going for any records. I'm just playing, having a good time, kicking it with chat. If you want to jump in on some survival matches and goof off, feel free to swing by, ask to jump in. Fortunately, I'm only on Steam, so I can only play with Epic, I believe, and Steam, it's not cross-play with console, unfortunately. But if you want to jump in some games, hang out, chit-chat. You want to talk about builds? I pretty much have everything in the game. We can start playing with builds and showing it off. If it's your build, we'll play with it. Doesn't matter. It's fun. You can also follow me on Twitter at SlyGumbi for news, updates, and goofiness. We've got a Discord. I have a ton of Remnant links and other links down in the description below. I have a playlist on YouTube for just Remnant, so you don't have to search through all of the stuff that I upload. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.